But then below that is there's this second resume. And it's all the stuff that you wish hadn't happened. You wish you hadn't gone through, the decisions you wish you wouldn't have made, all of the people who treated you poorly and you don't want to talk about. It's all there. And it's in your second resume. And you learn at some point in your life that while it's there and you've worked decades to try to get away from it, there's incredible power there. And in that second resume are all the ingredients of the things that people who are behind you, who are currently in a troubled situation, need. They need that knowledge. They need that wisdom. They need to know that they can get through it. They need to know how to survive it. And you slowly pull these things out of your second resume at a certain point in your life and you hand them over one at a time. And I feel like your book is kind of your taking ownership over your second resume in this wonderful way. I mean, when you can say things like, my angel gave me cancer, and here's what I did with it. Here's what cancer gave me. Here's how I used it. And you're taking the second resume stuff, the diagnosis you didn't ask for, the one you never would have signed up to get, how it's changed you, and now you're using it, hopefully to be the answer to somebody else's prayer who needs it at a point in their journey when they need it. And so I'm wondering if you could talk a little bit about the premise, the mindset, and what you hope this book does under the guise of my angel gave me cancer.
Yeah, I have enjoyed that kind of first career you talk about. I've enjoyed coaching, managing, developing people. I've always gotten a lot of satisfaction out of that. I do think some of it comes from my experience with cancer and the people that showed up for me and helped me. I think it gave me a sense of trying to give back and do the same for other people. And so I've always really enjoyed that in my career. I've loved hiring people that end up buying their first house or, getting married, but reaching levels of success that maybe they never thought they could. So, I'm hoping, hopefully this answers your question, Lon. I'm hoping with this book that it gives me more abilities. My kids are grown now, they're out of the house. My wife's got her own business. I don't golf or fish. And so I'm hoping this book opens up more doors to be able to do that, to be able to coach and develop other people. I did an early release program on Kickstarter. It's a platform to introduce something like a book. And so part of what I did there was there's different levels that people can purchase. And I had a few people purchase having me come in and speak to their company. And so I think I've got 3 of those. And I really enjoyed that I mentioned earlier that I did that in front of 1,000 people. I'd like to do that again, where I can share that message and my experience and hopefully have an impact on the way people look at adversity, as I mentioned earlier. I also get a lot of calls from people wanting help with their LinkedIn or their resume or compensation negotiation advice. And I think I'm pretty good at those things and interviews. And so I'm hoping this opens the door to do more of that. Get a lot of requests from people I've worked with in the past or friends. My niece called me over the weekend trying to get help with some of these things. And so I, I'm hoping it opens the door to do a lot more of that where I can have an impact on people because I enjoy that. It's something I'm passionate about.